All of you could just introduce yourself and tell me, how did you enter in this project?
I came in Sweden last year on May, and I'm an asylum seeker here. And first time I contacted this, project through their website. So I found them through their website. There was this photo voice, and I was also the member of photo voice group.
እኔ የመጣሁት
The first time I came to Disabled Refuge Welcome because I heard about Rahel. Somebody told me that.
አሁን 5ኛ ዓመት አልፎኝ ወደ 6ኛ ነኝ። የአንድ ቆንጆ ልጅ እናት ነኝ። ይህን ፕሮጀክት ያገኘሁት በአንድ ጓደኛዬ የተነሳ ነው።
Yeah, my name is Lily. I'm a mother of one beautiful girl.
Could you just for me describe how did it work in the project? How did you discuss the photos and find an agreement? Or how did it work?
I think it was a very good, we had a very good participation, and we were just discussing in the way we just develop our thoughts and exchange our thoughts and discuss on it, and again and again. And we were just met sometimes per week and once per week or every other week. And it was very open discussion. And it was
በጣም ጊዜ ሰጥተን በጣም ሰፋ ባለ ሁኔታ ግልጽ ሆነን በመነወያይበት ጊዜ ላይ ስለነበረ
and because we have common things, we all in the group have common we are in a common situation.
So is our disability, and we are freely talking about that when we meet. Because we are similar and we are not afraid of each other to talk about anything, to talk about what we can't do, what we can do, and how we do it. We feel free when we talk with our friends. The participants.
Most of us has these common issues like needs or that we want to reach. We want to get, for example, it can be housing and work and social connection with others. These are more or less common issues between us.
እናት ከሆነን አሲስታንስ የለንም ወይ ቤት የለንም ከአካል ጉዳተኛ ጋር ማለት ነውና
we came from the other country. That's the common thing. So because of that, we don't know much about the rules. We don't know much about our right. We may don't know which one is right here in Sweden, which one is not. We help each other to exchange our experiences regarding that. And we feel better when we know that there is somebody else also who don't know, who is suffering the same problem. For example, sometimes Helen just goes to Lily if Lily needs some practical support. And because the friendship is becoming a little bit stronger and stronger, people are exchanging even materials. It can be some other things. Somebody can stay with somebody for some days. So because we were not listened for long, and we didn't get chance to say, there was no much chance to say what we are thinking. And this photo voice will gonna be a chance for us to explain, to show our problem. That's why we call it like that. Because it is difficult here in Sweden to be listened. We are running here and there, going from authorities to authorities, from case officer to case officer. So, but we didn't get any solution. So now maybe this is the other way of saying out something from us.
ያው አርስቱ ራሱ ይናገራል ይሄ ማለት ያው ሚሰማሽ የለም መደመጥ እፈልጋለሁ።
I think the title by itself explained what we want. It's because we want to be listened by those who must listen us.
And the reactions afterwards, both through email, telephone calls, and different contexts, showed that they thought that it was very interesting and exciting. Well, exciting in the way that it's so important. Of course, the messages are quite hard and quite strong.
እሱ ተመሳሳይ ያደርገናልና ኮንፊደንስ ግን የሚሰማን በካልቸራችን የተነሳ እኔ የደረሰብኝ ነገሮች ስላሉ ከሌላ ሰዎች ጋር መገናኘት ልክ እነሱን እንደማገኝ አያስደስተኝም።
Lily wants to add what she said that I will gonna be a little bit back, but anyway, I want to reflect on the point like confidence and what's this you ask about what kind of resources you share, for example. And yeah, we feel confident because we are almost in the same situation.
To be seen from, I think you all are living in Sweden now. So how do you want to be seen from the society? And in my case, thinking about health and social professionals.
From my side, I want people to see my strong part, what kind of strengths I have.
ማለት እኛ እንዲያዩን የምንፈልገው እንደ ኖርማል ሰው ማለት
be seen like anybody else. I don't want to be seen like abnormal. But we want to have a vision. We want to have like a plan in our life, like anybody else.
ካለ አንድ እኔ ልጨምር በጣም የሚከብደው አሁን እንደዚህ በውጭ ሀገር ላይ
possibilities for us to work in our capacity and which don't require the language. But when we are just asking for work, language is required for us. I want these authorities or the government, the Swedish government, to see the rules and the law, what's written on the law about a person with disabilities. And if they would read that again, they can see that what's a gap. And the law is good, but practically it's not that what they're doing. There are a lot of nice rules and laws on the paper, but when we come to the practice, it's not easy to access them. That language is must. You must know Swedish language. Language is not only theory. We have to use it. We have to exercise it to develop it. As long as we don't get chance to go out to practice it, we couldn't. It's impossible to develop it. And at the same time, we feel better when we go out and just do something and back home. We can sleep. We can get tired and sleep easily instead of taking sleeping pills. When we meet, we talk about the problem. But it is good about if there is any way for that to reach those people, to send our message to those people, to be listened and to be seen.
አምልጦኝ እንዳይሆን አንድ ጥያቄ ልጠይቅ።
I want to ask one question. I don't know. What do you say? How much it is powerful to reach those authorities, those decision makers, in this way, in this exhibition, through Voto Voice or other exhibitions?
It's a good question, and it's also a difficult question, also for us, for our project, because we have also big aims and visions like you guys have, and we also want to be heard, and we also would like to try our best to have an influence of any decision makers, to reflect existing policies, to think about interdisciplinarity, to think about how to involve the needs from the target group, from the refugees' perspective, for example. Happy to talk with so powerful women.